In today's exam beneficial build-up tutorial, we're simply going to consider Mathematics Paper 1 2025 GCE exam. And of course, we're going to entertain concepts such as algebra, where we're going to talk about how to simplify being given, that is an expression where 2 marks is allocated, and then we have question 2 talking about the laws or rules of indices. Then thirdly, we're also talking about the same algebra, except we're talking about how to factorize completely. And of course, in this tutorial, we're only going to focus on the first 3 questions of the 2025 GCE exam that was written a month ago. So if it is the first time on this particular platform, kindly hit on the subscribe button. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on our Facebook page, or rather our TikTok account, ensure that you leave a comment, share the video, and tag those that can find the same video very much beneficial. Let's dive in. Question 1 says simplify. So we have that is a 2, then open brackets, this is y, minus 3, and then minus, that is a 3, open brackets, then 2 minus y. So since the question says simplify, this so much means we're going to make it simple. An expression under which the keyword is simplify may differ in terms of how it's brought. Sometimes we never have the brackets, sometimes brackets are given. So this means we are firstly going to expand. So this 2 should multiply y, the same 2 should multiply negative 3. The same should happen there. So 2 times y, we're going to get 2y, then minus 2 times 3, this one is going to be 6, then negative 3 times 2, this is going to be negative, that is 6. Then negative times negative, it's going to be positive, then 3 times y, this one is going to be 3y. Now that we have expanded, it means we can now collect like terms together. But remember that this is an expression and not an equation. So none of the terms, when collecting terms, is going to change its original sign. So here we're now going to say this is a 2y. If I'm to pick 3y, I'm supposed to pick with a positive in front, so which means I'm going to say plus 3y. Then I'm going to say minus 6, then minus 6. So 2 plus 3, the answer is 5. What is common here is a y. Then of course, when the signs are the same, we pick one common sign, then we add the 2 numbers. So which means this is going to be 12. So this is the first answer to the first question that we are going to currently have in this tutorial. And I hope we are following, and at least at the end of the day, that you'll be able to grab a paper and relate the same to some of the concepts that talks about how to simplify. Then moving on to question 2. Question 2 now says evaluate. So we've got, that is the 4th root. So when there's a 4 here, it means this is the 4th root of the number. So we want the 4th root of 16 over 81, but the answer should be raised to the power of 3. So we want to understand what is the 4th root. This simply means you're finding a smaller number that you can multiply 4 times by itself to get the particular number. So which number can you multiply 4 times to get 16? So of course we're going to have, that is a 2, because when you say 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2, it's 4 times 2. This is 8 times 2, 16. So to get 16, we can multiply 2 4 times. So which means in the brackets, we're going to say the 4th root of 16 is going to be a 2 over, then the 4th root of 81 is going to be a 3. Then close brackets, we put a 3. Then at this stage, the power applies to both the numerator as well as the denominator, implying this is going to be 2 to the power 3 over, that is 3 to the power 3. And the power indicates how many times a number is appearing, which means this is going to be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 over, that is 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So 2 times 2, this is a 4 times 2, this one is going to give us 8 over, that is 3 times 3, it's a 9 times 3, this one is going to give us a 27. So the correct answer here is 8 over 27. Then lastly, of course, we've got a question that says factorize completely. So we have, that is a 2ab minus, that is 3b, then plus 10a minus 15. So to factorize this, we are going to check the number of terms. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, which means the number of terms is even, so we can group them into, that is 2 by 2. So which means we're going to check. So to this 2, there's an a as well as a b. Then to this 3, there's a b. So which means we've got, that is a common term. And then from, that is 10a and 15, we're going to find that there's a number that can go into 10 and 15 without, that is, leaving a remainder. Or we can collect this and then we also collect those. So which means we are going to factorize the first and the second, and then the third and the fourth. So what is common in this bracket is a b. And then here, of course, we're not going to say b into b, it cancels, it leaves us with, that is, a 2a, and then this gives us, that is, minus. Then b into b, it cancels, it leaves us with a 3. Then plus, we're expected to find, that is, the same term that is in the brackets. So what's common here is simply going to be, that is, a 5. So a 5 can go into, that is, 10 and 15 without leaving a remainder. Then open brackets. 5 into 10, it's going to give us a 2 together with an a. Then minus 5 into 15, this one is going to give us a 3. Now that the brackets are the same, we can group the terms that are outside. So this gives us b plus 5, open close brackets, then open close brackets, we're going to pick, that is, just one term, since these are repeating. So 2a minus 3. And having done so, it means we have factorized completely. I hope this video helps in order to verify and clarify some of the minor concepts that are there in an exam, especially to consider that these are the first 3 for most of the exams for the grade 12 in general, as well as the GCE. And I hope to see to it that at least we'll get to revise more of the same in order to prepare adequately for an exam. So ensure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and if you are looking for online lessons, contact us, that is, on WhatsApp through this number 0965 51 79 82. This is the number that we use on WhatsApp, or you can drop, that is, your number in the comment section. Then we'll be able to call you and see to it on how best we can incorporate you into our class. Till in the next session, for now, it's a very goodbye.